10 seconds, 5 seconds. Start. The boards of Lipton India Limited and Brock Bond India Limited today formally approved the proposal to merge the two companies. Stop. Stanza. Steps will now be taken to complete the legal and procedural formalities and to obtain the approval of the shareholders of both the companies and the High Court of Calcutta. Stop. If approved, the merger will come into retrospective effect from July 1 last. Stop. The boards of the two companies which met at Bangalore separately this morning also approved the exchange ratio of shares of Brock Bond for every 10 shares of Lipton. Stop. The merger of the two companies will lead to the formation of a single, strong and resourceful foods company to be known as Brock Bond Lipton India Limited. Stop. Both Lipton and Brock Bond are group companies, being subsidiaries of Unilever, the well-known international giant with a strong presence in processed foods in over 70 countries. Stop. The merger facilitate utilization of synergies in key business areas such as finance, R&D, marketing and distribution, besides the availability of trained manpower for future growth and diversification. Stop. The distribution strength of the two companies will ensure that under the merged company their products have maximum distributive reach. Stop. Stanza. With its emergence as the biggest foods company in India, the Brock Bond Lipton India is expected to have an equity capital of about rupees 120 crore. Stop. With reserves and surplus of about rupees 160 crore, and a turnover in excess of rupees 1500 crore, Brock Bond Lipton India Limited is poised to enhance its profitability potential and value to the shareholders in view of its planned thrust into processed foods in a big way. Stop. The plans include development of a range of new products for the domestic as well as international market. Stop. The two companies are well established in packet teas, but their combined share of the tea market in the country will be barely 25%, as loose tea continues to dominate with a share of over 66%. Stop. Since the tea market is perceived to be stagnating, the merged company will be seeking areas of greater value addition to the business. Stop. These include tea bags and instant tea, both of which are capital intensive. Stop. Stanza. The Brock Bond Lipton India Limited is expected to develop a substantial linkage with the farm sector. Stop. It will be investing about rupees 150 crore in the next 3 years on the setting up of new foods factories and modernization of existing factories stop. The creation of a frozen foods distributive chain, using refrigerated vans and temperature controlled storage facilities will get priority stop. Investment will also be made in new facilities for frozen vegetables, fruits and desserts besides soup, dry mixes, tomato and other product based sauces, specialty bakery inputs and margarine and milk based products among others stop. The agriculture based products proposed to be introduced will spur the Brock Bond Lipton India Limited to establish a direct backward linkage with the farming community in and around the existing and future factories that will come up as a part of the company's ambitious diversification program stop. The company will organize superior extension services and distribute high quality input such as seeds to raise productivity stop. These will derive intensive support from a world class R&D center devoted to food related activities being set up at Bangalore stop. Through the 5 Unilever laboratories worldwide presently under the charge of former Hindustan Liver chairman and now Unilever director A.S. Ganguly, this R&D center will have access to the best technology in processed foods stop. The combined exports of the two companies totaling rupees 200 crores, are expected to rise substantially in the next few years stop because it will be operating on a global scale, the Brock Bond Lipton India Limited is confident of tapping profitable export markets in the area of processed foods stop. Stanza additional employment generation, wider choice to the consumer, stronger export earning and productive links with the farm sector of the country will all be major gains stop. Stanza the employees of the two companies will enjoy continuity of employment and protection of all existing terms and conditions of service stop. The strength of the merged company will in fact improve their prospects, providing new opportunities and greater challenges stop until all legal formalities in connection with the merger are completed, Lipton and Brock Bond will continue to operate as individual companies stop. Both Brock Bond and Lipton are widely held public limited companies, in which Unilever UK has a majority equity stake stop. The two companies are profitable enterprises in their own right and have a successful track record stop. The Brock Bond Lipton India Limited have, over the last 75 years, operated as strong contenders in the Indian beverages market stop. It is felt that development of the food processing industry in India has been slow due to non-availability of the required technology stop.